Right. Hello, everyone. Hello. It is, for once, very cold in my room. It's a strange sensation, I must admit. But, yeah. Oh, that's a reset already. We're off to a great start. Truly, honestly, quite incredible. The goal today, chat, is rather simple. Don't go mad. Okay. I put a pause there. Not you. Who are you? Oh. I meant you. Thank you for the donation, CVT. I can already tell precisely what you want. Where's my motivation? Oh, my motivation is still here. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have it. Hope you finished this today? I hope I do too. Hello, Aegis. Doing plutonium. Oh, yes, we are. All I can get the mental image of there is like... Never mind. I can't even phrase my jokes anymore. I'm so cooked. Oh. Thank you for the donation, Zil. I get the feeling I know precisely what you want.
Added $1.37 to the Lunacy Fund.
Thank you for the donation. Right, guarding stance. It's 2 costs, which is lovely because that's precisely what I want. After more gambling, let's keeping this in the background. Fair enough. Very fair. This fight is easy with the right setup. We are currently waiting for the RNG to not try and kill me. Because at the moment, the strategy we're using should work, but I keep getting unlucky and exploding. So, yeah. Hello, Hod. It's been a while. Have you not been in the previous 2 streams? Because, I mean, I haven't streamed for a day, in all fairness. So that's kind of a while. It's a longer break than I usually take. Let's take that. Oh, it's 0 costs that work. Well, I guess I do that, and then I do a 3 cost. Because, yeah, I need to get rid of... Yeah. Ow. Wow, I really hoped that would win. But okay. And you didn't get enough positive emotion. So I don't usually watch your streams first time here? Well, I hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah. I get where you're coming from with fighting him incorrectly is better, but I would prefer a normal deck at this point, because he just keeps messing with me. And I'm not sure if the strategy should work more commonly than it is, but yeah, it's not working how it should. Oh, there we are. That was a positive emotion, so yeah, there we are. Easy fight to do solo, hard to do when true solo. Yeah, that checks out. That does check out. Okay, the only who cheese Judgment Bar with Fairy. I don't know. I've never fought them normally, so... yeah. 2 costs kill me. No, that's a reset, because we lose 50% of our HP immediately. Just came, what'd you miss? Nothing. Nothing at all. The stream has been going for 3 minutes and a half. If you've managed to miss anything, I would be amazed. Okay, here we are. Order kick. National Pickle Day. Oh, cool. Is anyone in chat planning to, I don't know, eat pickles? I'm not sure what else you'd do on National Pickle Day other than eat pickles. That's like, yeah. We're thinking about El Director stream today. I haven't actually seen anything about it because I was busy when it was on, so I didn't get to see it. Apparently a lot of stuff's been announced, which is pretty cool. But yeah. You plan to eat flatbread. I'm not quite sure if flatbread is a pickle. Like, definitionally. I don't quite think it is. Also, that's a reset, by the way. Do we need to remember how many things were out of the screen about 15 minutes in that stream? I think everybody has run out of money. I think everybody has run out of money, frankly. Pluto, when you are badly hurt, use this card. What is this card? 8 fucking bears. Holy shit. Also, that's a reset. Am I going insane yet? Moderately. Moderately. Just slightly. Wrong person. Inscription mentioned. I still remember. I was watching a YouTuber at the time for my I didn't play Inscription myself, but I was watching a YouTuber play it, and they just casually beat the bears first try. It was insane. Hikey, the best thing to entertain us, wait for school to be over. Just sitting here in pain watching Ruina gameplay. Well, I'm happy to be able to entertain. Right, let's get. We have 2 struggles. Okay. Oh, we want one. Do you even get anything for beating the bears? You get to finish on the first run. There's no special thing, you just get to win. I mean, it also skyrocketed his channel because he was, the first person I've... hold on, I'll find the guy. I'm not sure how he's doing nowadays, but it's, Sift. If you know Sift, that was what he first did. Yeah, no. I mean, it basically made his channel. So, yeah. I think he... I mean, his most popular videos, yeah. I was actually here for this stream. This stream got... Well, hold on. It would be... I mean, it wouldn't be a popular stream, but it would be... Here, this. I was actually here for this one. So yeah. This did make it made his career. So, here. 535k views. I'm fairly certain that's one of his oldest videos, as in, No, never mind. Actually, he played quite a bit before that. Jesus, he made a lot of videos before. Sorry, hold on. 73... Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm... No, hold on. They've all only got about a K, and then you see him hit Inscription. As soon as I reach it... Jesus, he's got a lot of videos. When does he do Inscription? What? Why are there so many videos? Huh? I'm trying to make a point. This is taking far longer than I expected. Jesus. Okay, hold on. I'll get there. Never mind. Anyway, it did basically make his channel, so, yeah. How the hell did he do it? Skill. Utter skill. Anyway. 10 strength and return you to play 10 minutes of archive for every page. Not worth it. Not worth it. I will not be signing that Forstein bargain. Also, 2 costs are debuffed. Which is fine, because I can play a singular Scattering Slash, and I can't play a 3 cost, because the 3 cost would kill me at this point. So I then do another Scattering Slash, and the other Scattering Slash gives me the protection I need to basically not take damage here. Great. Unfair contract bad already! Oh. Not more bad already, you can't do this to me. The 10th then strength as a scan. Yeah, for 10 minutes of archive, yeah, not worth it. Whenever I see a message pop up now in the bottom right, I just assume it's going to be some sort of comedy bit. So I was looking for the joke there, and it was just one of my friends playing Hoi 4. Did we? We had too much light. Okay, never mind. Looks like we are dead. Lovely. Okay, back we go. Won't the light contract kill you? It's funny you mention that. Actually, it's funny you mention that. Okay, there we are. We max rolled twice, so we won everything. So, great. Favorite Ruina Millie song? I really like Children of the City. I think Children of the City is one of my favorite to just listen to. Otherwise, I would have to say I like Gone Angels. I do like Gone Angels. It is quite nice. Also, we min-rolled one of those. You Yan just spam to start play with the light contract? Yeah, that sounds like a good strategy to me. Yeah, it may be an unpopular opinion, but I think for me personally, the best Millie songs, other than, like, some of her own stuff, because I like some of Millie's actual stuff. The best Millie songs are from Ruina. I honestly don't think that'll be that controversial of an opinion. I'm fairly certain most people would probably agree with me there, but still. Okay, I need to do that. And then we chuck a struggle at them. Wow. We won nothing. That was basically pointless to do. Okay, great. I think it'd be funny if we had a prescript channel server that lets us make insanely ridiculous prescripts. Whilst that's funny, I mean, you could probably just do that in general if it doesn't break the rules. I don't think it needs a full channel. The end credits song for Ruin is really good if you like Children of the City. You're number one, in your opinion. Interesting. I'll have to check it out then. I don't think I've listened to it before. Okay, Sound of a Star. Okay, and then 3 costs also kill, which is great, because I'm not planning on playing any 3 costs. Do I just die to health here because I don't have... Basically, I think that was the wrong move. I probably should have done... Scattering Slash? Yeah, I should have done Scattering Slash there. That was a mistake from me, because now if they high roll, yeah, we take 2 damage. Which is an issue. Never punished, chat. Never punished. Actually, never mind. Hold on, we may be being punished. Scattering Slash... Struggle, and then... Well, no, we kind of have to use this struggle here, and then we use this struggle, like, against you, just to reduce the damage you do. Oh. How did I actually win that? Sorry? Huh? Okay, never mind. We should, in theory, be fine here. Oh, light HP. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we just die anyway. They just deal too much damage to us. Yeah. Miller's Ruina songs also carry the backdrop of the whole game of story, tell through the stories, so maybe that plays into it. Okay, I need to explain why I prefer them. It's because, in my opinion, Ruina's Millie songs are Ruina's songs first, and Millie's songs second. Right? But Ruina's Limbus songs are her own songs, well, their songs, they're a band, their songs first, and then also tangentially related to the Limbus company. That's my take on them, which is the reason why I don't like them as much, because whereas with Ruina, the most obvious interpretation of the songs is the one about the game. Ruina's Millie songs. The most obvious interpretation is the games, and then afterwards, if you look into it, you can spot what Millie's additional thing is. Whereas with Limbus songs, it's most obvious what she wants... Oh, they... once again, they're a band. It's most obvious what they want you to take from the song, and then tangentially, you know, you can then view the Limbus characters through. It's like, I like Realm of Dark, Realm of Light. That's cool. I like it. But is it a Limbus Company song? No. No. Not in the same way Children of the City is. Not in the same way that Gone Angels is. Not in the same way that Iron Lotus is. Not in the same way that any of her other songs are. Their other songs. I need to stop referring to the band as a singular person. Yeah. Retroviolet seems pretty obvious, at least that's Heath and Kathy's relationship and struggles with loving each other, both thinking they're reason each other's summers. That is the one that I think is closest. Hero can feel like Don Quixote, but I think the most obvious one is it's about a creator. And then other ones like Chan Chan. Chan Chan, you have to look really hard to see, other than the, like, when invited to a lifelong party, Chan Chan is nothing. Like, basically nothing to do with, the theme it's presenting. Anyway, I think we take the 50% HP here, because it's better than dying. Compass is... frankly, I don't even remember Compass, so... You know, also we get staggered here, which is great, which means I think we die here, but we'll see. I don't like Compass. That people can react to that how they like. I just don't enjoy it. Shan Chan's about how immortality is cringe. Yes, but it's not very much to do with Honglu specifically, other than that. You've got to be more Chinese to understand Shan Chan. Well, that's where I'm lacking. My Mandarin skills aren't the best. Also, I just realized we don't get the emotion level up here. Okay, from my compass is curiosity. Compared to, like... Okay, let me get up the 2 lyrics, because I can't actually play the songs, because Millie would kill me. It's not Materia Collector this time, though. Compass... Like, I just want to side-by-side put Compass versus Gone Angels. So, like, your evil's proof. Okay, this is at least decently similar to the Canto. Okay, this is. You can look at this and kind of understand it, although I would still say you don't really look at Ishmael first, other than like your evil's predefined and the whole C thing. Versus. One by one, the pages remind me you'll always be a villain. Few angels have fallen, they're gone. And then you have dance, because I mean dance and stages as a whole is a major part of Ruina. They're brewing all this hatred. This is literally Roland's character arc here. The books you burned. Desires convince me you've always been a human. Angela's desire to be a human. The stage, the entire thing is a stage. Painter's catch tomorrow heading my... Like, this is so clearly Ruina. Versus, you know, like, it's got sea imagery, it's got, evil's predefined, that's cool. It's got a compass, which is... Yeah, compass. Versus this. Also, let's bring up Fly My Wings. Like... The mirror... Okay, that's... I will point that out. That's a good line. Broken Wings, that is similar to you saying... But the thing is... You could... Okay. This... It does... Now, when you play it in Limbus Company, it feels like it is, right? But it doesn't scream Project Moon. And same with Between Two Worlds, same with, in my opinion, Millie Chan lyrics. Like, because sure, it's all about his journey, also I can't speak Mandarin. I know this is today, because Chan is today versus... This is... yesterday, tomorrow... something... There's not... Boo... Something... That's the radical for water. I do not know what they are. This is dance. No idea. How something? Is that heart? I think that's the heart radical. And then not something. Yeah. Sure. It's tangentially related. I will give you tangential relationship, but like Gone Angel screams it. And that's the thing. Versus, I mean, we can also bring up Children of the City. These are the literal prescripts being read out. This would be, it's the difference between, this would be absurd for somebody who doesn't know Ruina to read. It would be like, what does this mean? Versus this, which just passes another song. And then also it applies to Limbus. Limbus Millie, just Millie songs first? Yeah. These are songs that they can release, and they'll be their own songs, and they also fit to Limbus Company. These songs will make less sense if you don't know Ruina. And, I'm Lotus. Okay, this one is probably the most... If you didn't know Ruina, you could probably still, like, take the song normally. But, like, it is also still very Ruina. Gone Angels. Gone Angels would make basically no sense. The pages remind me, the books you burnt. Like, stuff like this, it would be weird for a non-Ruina listener. Whereas this is normal. You could show somebody this, and like they would just think it's an. This, by the way, Through Patches of Violet, is basically just it's this. These are basically the same song. This is more aggressive. This is more hostile relationship, but it is basically the same song. Like, the lyrics aren't the same, but it follows the same sort of things. It both has two different variations on Millie's voice to determine two partners. It does interesting things. I really like Galahad and Scientific Witchery. I like both of these, don't get me wrong. I like both of these songs, but this isn't a Project Moon song. This is a Millie song. Anyway. That's enough of a rant. You like Scientific Witchery more? Yeah, probably same, man. I like Through Patches of Violet, but I do like Galahad and Scientific Witchery. Lyric scene credits Millie's song. It's also equally as Ruiner-esque as Gone Angel in your opinion. It's really good. I'll give it a read then. Like, not right now, obviously, because it might spoil some things. Songs are too scared to feel more specific to Limbus instead of general songs you can listen to. Yeah. That's my take on it. And honestly, okay, this is like the most, if I had to, gun to my head, say the most, like, hot take I think I could possibly think of for Limbus Company, it would be Studio EIM should be allowed to make an end boss theme. That's my hottest take. I think they should be allowed to make an end boss theme. Because they absolutely crush those themes, and all the leitmotifs. Like, I love the Vigilius Arrives theme, because it packs in so much. Just, yeah. Cold water take? Is it? Hello, Mr. Owner. Welcome to the stream, Chorus. Deep I say. People agree with me on that? Really? Also, how do we not level up? We had a max roll. Why don't we use full block? We die. We die very quickly. Because we have to take so many one-sided attacks. Like, I could remake this. I could remake the build, but also Mr. Boomy has told me it is the best, and I trust him far more than I trust myself. People just don't bring up this take because we know what won't happen. Oh, fair enough. I've read all of Leviathan. I have read all of Leviathan, yes. I do like Leviathan. I think it's quite cool. I read it before... I mean, of course, I did read it before Limbus Company. I think everybody... Well, not everybody read it, but... Like, there are, like... It's cool to see the infancy of Mirrortech. I really do like how they handle it, and I think it is really well drawn. It's a shame, after a while, you know, the whole Velmori incident happened, and then you stopped seeing art and non-fan translations, but, you know, other than that, quite cool. Like, because Studio EM, I love their music. And I've also found out I get to play Limbus Company Parade. I get to play this song. And, like, this is just not copyrighted? Like, this is one of the best songs on the OST. I would take this over Compass any day of the week. Also, Don's VA. Jesus Christ, they can sing. You kidding me? Hold on, let me just let this play. One moment. Wasn't Leviathan's lack of images? No, Velmori was... Velmori wasn't the artist for it, but the artist left due to the Velmori situation. I love this. It's so cool. I've listened to this on loop while script writing before. This song is La Mancha Land Carnival. Also, by the way, just to mention, the lyrics. The lyrics, by the way, are Limbus Company specific. Look at that! They actually specifically mention La Mancha, the parade, and then it's in Korean, so I mean, you can't hear it anyway, but, like, yeah. A Velmori incident fired legal action about copyright over Leviathan. That was spurred on by the Velmori incident. It's... yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna just let that play in the background. I love it. Not subscribed to this is an incognito browser. It's, as you can see. It's just like that because I don't want things on my search history. Like, I don't want to get randomly recommended music. It's because they left because of sickness. They were, if you remember correctly, they fired. I don't think that's the case, but different people know different things about stuff. I could be wrong here. Let's do that, because it's better to use up our energy than it is to, you know, die. I really wish you could win that. That's good, at least. You've somehow managed to get basically no positive emotion, right? But the meaning lyrics are too simple for me to get really get into it. For non-English songs, you personally prefer when vocals feel more like an additional instrument? That's fair. I disagree, but that's, you know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Catch up with you later. Hope you have good luck with whatever you're doing. But yeah, the only songs I dislike that are non-English are those mock English ones. I don't like mock English songs. Just either make it proper English or don't. That's my opinion on those. And I understand they're doing it as like it's to, you know, critique how like Italian music is done in media sometimes, where it's just utter nonsense, but they make it like that for the sake of the song. I understand that, but also I don't like it. So yeah. Crusade Saxons. No, I mean the ones where they speak literal gibberish. Not just pretend, like... I mean, like, literal gibberish. Well, songs with lyrics rely on them too much. In my opinion, saying a lot of songs with lyrics rely on their lyrics too much is a bit like saying the orchestra relies on their instruments a bit too much. Like, yes, the orchestra does rely on their instruments. That's the point of the orchestra. Or... a video game relies on its gameplay. Yes. Yes, it does. You're right. That is the core part of the game. Or a book relies on its narrative. Yes. So, to say a book without a narrative would be bad, yes, I think you're right there. So songs like, let's see, Probably. That's probably the name of it. It's like saying a visual novel relies on the story, yeah. In terms of the actual words and lore, not how the voice sounds. That's fair, but also I think this song works in two ways, because it is actually quite nice that it's in Korean, from a story point of view, because it means we're the humans that can't tell how, like, horrific the song is. We only hear the happy thing, not the, I'm going insane from this burning thirst in the streets, so many tasty mortals for us. As it tears, my nails are falling off, cracks my hands, my face, keeps smiling. Like, it captures the tone without the lyrics. And I think it's quite good for that. And that's, I don't think it needs to be in English, for me personally. I think it actually works quite well for that note. Seen Kim Jong-un's 5-hour Mirror Dungeon session for the PowerPoint presentation? No, I have not. Okay, Sound of a Star. Okay, we want to do Penitence, because, yep. Do we want to do Zero Cost? No. I think we kind of just have to do a 3 cost. And then, I mean, I can do a 0 cost just to be able to clash with this. And then, yeah, we're good. Watched the stream mid-class at half while you're in school and you didn't want to miss out on it. I was busy and just didn't watch it. I probably should be, because it does kind of affect me and stuff, but no, I didn't watch it. Also, all of these are pointless. It's really good. I like it. Also, we can't really play zero costs, or else we will just explode, so let's do one of these. We can't really play zero costs or explode. Proceeds to play a zero cost. Brilliant. Brilliant Gambit Manager. I need the defensiveness from it, which is why we're playing it, in case you're curious. Oh. Surprised we won that, frankly. Ow. Okay. Okay, the one thing we need to make sure of is that I permanently spend all of my light. Because if I don't spend all of my light, we do explode. And I do need to just keep healing. More 3 costs, like Struggle, or... Actually, might be best to play Scattering Slash and then... No. Struggle... And then we do play another Struggle, I think. I think that is just the best way to go about that, and then... Yeah. Oh, I may have fucked up here. I don't think we have enough protection to save us. I think we do die here by accident. Yeah, we do. I should have played one of the other ones, because now we just slowly die. Whoops. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Not dead yet. Penitence. We now need 0 costs. Like Scattering Slash. I'm gonna throw that under there just so it doesn't affect me, and then I'm gonna put that. Using smoke rapid gashes, so true. Okay, we should in theory have enough protection now that we don't explode, but, you know, let's see. Yeah, we're fine here. I don't think our stagger goes down anymore, so at this point if I play my cards right, the only thing that can actually kill us is either not using up all our light, we don't have time so it doesn't matter, or using the cards, or killing them. Killing them will kill us. That is one distinct problem that we need to deal with. But we can just keep spamming Penitence so I can keep healing. Now it's 2 costs. Okay, like, Struggle. And... what do I really do here? Because I need to play the Scattering Slash. And then I don't have a 3 cost, so I'm just sort of cursed to have to play this. And then we take a certain... Okay, you know what I do here? I do Sand of a Star instead. Because that way we use up all of our light without having to use the 3 cost. Here we are. Been lurking since the start of the stream. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good, to be honest. We are doing pretty good. Okay, I really hope I don't kill here. Uh-oh. Because I don't have enough HP to afford to kill her. As funny as that sounds. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me. Why does that fluctuate? Oh, it's grit. It's the fluctuation of grit that's causing that to either do 0 or 1. Okay, we're still fine, yeah. We then have enough Penitence. So now we hit them all with Penitence. That's gonna kill, isn't it? Oh, no. Do you have any range pages? You have 1 range page. Let's do that. And then I need to use like a 1 cost. And then I can chuck a Gale Kick out into the world. This is gonna kill a few. Uh-oh. Oh no, it didn't kill. Thank God. That was almost really problematic for us. Because if we kill here, we do just die. We get an Amen if we live. No. Why would I do an amen? Abusing 13th toll. Kind of, I think. I think we are. Okay, we want to make sure we only kill one at a time, really, because we really can't afford to kill more than one at a time, or else we just explode. What happens when they die? We regain light, and when we regain light, yeah, things happen that are bad for us. Okay. Well, I kind of have to now, but it kills both of them, which means, first of all, it's time to spend all of my light, because otherwise we just, like, explode, and I'd rather not do that. But yeah. Okay, now we just have to hope we have enough health to be able to survive this. It is... Oh, they didn't die? Okay, that's really good for us, actually. That is really good for us. Okay, we don't have to pray here anymore, I don't think. I'm glad the Limbus game got sent to Arknight as well due to getting blue start. Interesting. That is quite interesting. Okay, Penitence will probably kill next turn, though, so we will need to be prepared to also similarly do the exact same thing. It is funny how much of it is just Penitence spam, just to try and rapidly heal. Yeah, as you see, we took 20 damage there. I think we die here, because we kill them, which is an issue. Unless... do I have any Scattering Slashes I can pull? No. No Scattering Slashes that will actually work. I think we die here. Which is sad. That is rather sad. Because, yeah, we kill there. Which means we get more light back, which means we take damage. And we didn't even succeed that, so... Yep, this is death. Fairly certain we take 20 damage from having light, which is just like, yeah, no, that's explode. Which is a shame, because it was going well. Oh, only 9. Okay, never mind, we're still alive. Somehow we are still alive, chat. Okay. Scattering Slash on you. We then play a 1 cost, and... Well, no, we can't play a 1 cost, we kind of have to play a 2 cost. And then hope it works. Okay, wow. Nice, there's our light back. Also, 13th toll, lovely. Okay. We're not dying to these, which is good. Is this a Senator Armstrong? Kind of. It's a funny looking Senator Armstrong build, but yes, it kind of is. Yeah, the problem might lie with staggering and killing in the same time. Also, we may die here. Oh. Okay. And I can't use 3 costs. Well, I kind of have to... If I do a 3 cost there, that's 3... Wait, no. The 3 will hurt me. I don't want to use this, but I think I kind of have to. Because otherwise we take a bunch of damage from having light, and regardless of what we do here, we're going to take a bunch of damage from having light. I think that's just inevitable at this point. Right, well, here goes nothing. Yeah, I think we're dead. Wow, we managed to win none of those. At least we won that. Yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but nothing I could do about it. So, we go back again. I still think this is probably the most fitting song. Well, I mean, you probably won't know what this is if you haven't been on streams before, but yeah. Twisted Garden. Because, you know, a nameless deity is pretty fitting for Alchemist Floor. Can't we fit a healing? No. Every passive is used up. Toughness, Grit, Nouveau Fabric, and Keeping in Stride. There is no more space. You can recognize the song by like the first 3 seconds? Yeah. That is very worrying, frankly. Okay, guarding stance. 1 costs are what we have to play. We don't have 1 cost, but at least 2 costs don't kill us, so we're not, like, dead. We're not just dead from the onset. Is this fight 200 years long every attempt? Yep. And it has a chance of failing at every point if we get bad luck. So yeah, that's fun. We just keep doing the same thing over and over. And eventually, we'll succeed. In theory, that is how more runs should go. We've just been getting really unlucky for the past few runs. Wedge Office number 2? No. No, Wedge Office was far worse. Ain't that the definition of insanity? Yes, it was. That is. We need to do that even though we take 1 light damage, because otherwise we take damage from everyone else. Also, we don't succeed any here, which means we're just fucked, which means we can't get the unstagger, which means we just reset. Maximum doesn't work here. Maximum would work here. Kidding me? Maximum makes it far easier. Because I can minimize all the damage I take otherwise. I can... Other than, like... It wouldn't mean that the passives I want are around, but it means that this will always roll maximum, which is pretty good for me, because that reduces 1 problem. I can always make sure they deal the least damage to me on turns where they do low damage, you know. Other stuff. Saw some new Limbus news. Canto 9, Reflection Robot got rammed on. I haven't actually seen most of that. I knew that there was a rerun going on, but I haven't actually looked into it. I mean, it'll be cool. I don't get why it's a bot gack and they're not just releasing everything again, but, you know, they do what they want to do. Maximum work with your hand would clog because of the contracts. No, it wouldn't. What? No. Paradise Parasite. Yeah, good. I've played Twisted Garden a lot. Let's play this. Phase 3, because it feels like Phase 3 at this point. 3 costs. Lovely. Thank you. Just what I wanted. Like, genuinely just what I wanted. This is... How are we losing those? You have it. We may die here because of that. As in, we may not get our stagger back, so. Oh, the bot deck is permanent. Oh, okay, that's cool at least. That's cool. Every day I'm honest losing a whole intervalor and a wall purchase. Don't forget, Arknights took 2 entire releases of things from us for, you know, basically fuck all. Because, yay! Arknights! Right, guys? We all love Arknights! Oh, Phantom Silver. 1 cost. 1 cost also kill us. It's not worth this to play 1. Worth to play 1 cost. More worth it to play Gale Kick, I reckon. Oh no, let's play its Struggle into a Scattering Slash. Just so I can get my stagger up for this time. All that for advertising and 2 Miso lines. Indeed. Indeed. That is what we got. Wait. Did I do that wrong? No, I did that right. They just, should have just had the collab be the ego banner and let's keep the content that matters? Yes. Oh, absolutely. You like the collab? I liked the last night. Personally, the writing wasn't very good for me, and then I hate mayors with every part of my being. So yeah. Sound style. 2 costs. I'll use it. Well, this is annoying. I kind of have to do this and I hope it works out. Because, yeah. We might take a lot of damage here. Also, it's 999s. I think I did the wrong thing there, chat. But I'm not sure. If we end at, like, 60 HP, I will have done the right thing. So the question is, do I end at 60 HP? I'm going to end at far lower than 60 HP. That was not the right thing to do. Whoops. Okay. Do I not get penitence back? Oh, I guess I do Sound of the Star on you, you lot then. Art Knight fan, you love the color, felt like they really did both worlds justice. That's interesting, because I disagree entirely. They did not do Distortion and Manifestation properly. That's not how Distortion and Manifestation works, and I will hold that as a grudge. Forever. That she just went from manifesting to, Carmen went, no you're not. And she was like, alright, bet. Like, that's not how it works! What do you mean? That has never been how it has worked. Ever. No, penitence. It's 0 costs, but 0 costs also hurt us. So I just play this in a 1 cost. So like, struggle. Great. Personally, like the writing color seems to like what it's about. They did both worlds of World of Justice and the Sims were showing major improvements in their coordination as a team. Sorry. Okay. I'm not trying to call people's opinions right here. I've been told I need to improve that, but were we playing the same Kanto? Really? Did both worlds justice? Are you sure? The Sims felt they were written from the start of the game with knowledge of Kanto. Yes! 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 Precisely, yes! That is my opinion on it. You only just don't want to core belief is shattered. Kind of. Kind of. But the point is more so, you don't go from manifesting to distorting at the drop of a hat. That's not how that works. That's just fundamentally basically the opposite of how that works. Also, scattering slash here, so we take less damage. You're the only one who feels like Carmen shouldn't have even appeared. I think it's fair for Carmen to appear because they wanted to show what their game was like to the Arknights fans, but like, yeah. Did Project Moon write the collab, or did Arknights devs write it? I think Project Moon wrote it, but it feels like the Arknights devs wrote it. That's my take on it, personally. Do philosophers get paid for thinking? Yes, they do. They get grants in the same way that scientists do. Okay, 3 cost. And let's go for a 1 cost. Also, I do simply half manifest, but it's still too unsure of himself. I have no idea what the mayor's did, though. That was nonsense. Yeah. Also, the problem was, she was so sure of herself, she was manifesting, to being no longer sure of herself. You don't do that. Philip was a unique case because he was half manifested, he was already really doubting himself, and then he had the 2 basically most convincing shadows outside of, like, Carmen themselves in the city to convert him. Like, he was a very unique case and should not be taken as the baseline. Also, oh, you've got to be kidding me. No more penitence? 3 costs. Thank God, because I need to use a ton. Do I just not have the light for that? Okay, hold on. And I guess a 2 cost and a 1 cost. This doesn't have any scattering slashes, but I just have to hope it works out. Yeah. Arknights, you guessing just joined? Yep. Sin is written to appeal to new fans from Arknights inside the current characters via Canto. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with the people who say that they feel like they were written for people who just got out of the starting Canto. From Solar Obscura. It would, I don't know how to pronounce it properly in Latin. It would be Solar Obscura? Latin changes in pronunciation depending on which you like more anyway. This may accidentally kill multiple of them, which is problematic for me because I think that ends my life. Though maybe it won't. 2 costs. 2 costs both hurt and help me. How about I don't though? How about I just don't? How about I just don't? Like what if I just do this? How about that? Solar Obscura. I know what it looks like, I just don't know how to pronounce it. How am I light regen every turn? That is a contract. Specifically, this one here. I need to, I get infinite light basically, but whenever I have any light left at the end of a turn, I take damage. The prologue, yeah, the prologue. I feel like the writing quality in Limbus is worse than the library. That is a hard one. On one hand, partially. On the other hand, no, I don't really think so. Because I think I can spot things that I don't think are as good, but for me, those things are there because it's a live-action game. That's my opinion on why they are there. I think that if this had the same sort of, you know, time and pre-writing to, you know, be like Limbus Company, then I think it would be the same quality. If not better, because they've obviously learnt as a team. But that's the reason. I don't think it's high quality, but I don't think it's necessarily... I think it has a valid explanation for why it's like that. Also, wow, that was very close to being problematic for us. Live service. Live action. Do you ever see yourself doing YouTube full-time? I would like to. I would like to be able to do it full-time, but I would probably have to branch out a bit more first. If I properly branch out, then yeah, absolutely I'd do this full-time. You kidding me? I can sit around and play video games? And like, yeah, that would be great. Okay, 3 costs now screw us over. So we want to do a 1 cost and... or 2 costs? 2 costs works. I mean, we can do 2 costs and a null cost. Because, yeah, that won't screw us over. The Penitent should hopefully heal us enough that... Oh, we didn't actually kill. That is incredible. That is actually incredible, by the way. Okay, great. We will kill with our counters, though, which is a slight issue. Maybe we won't. No, we don't even kill with our counters. That is brilliant. That is actually brilliant. What are your opinions on new IDs? I haven't actually seen any new IDs at the moment. But... being a YouTuber is fun and all, but remember all it takes is one wrong PR move to fuck over your reputation. That is the same of anything. Really. That's... nowadays, if you do say anything wrong on the internet, you get cancelled. I mean, in all fairness, YouTubers are around longer, but, like, on the internet longer, so they have more time to fuck up. But I don't think saying the wrong thing on the internet and getting cancelled is a unique part of the territory. I think that's just something that happens with the world we live in nowadays. Okay. Bugs die from burns, you get light from it? I'm not sure, actually. 40? Oh, that was good. I probably should have tried to one-side all this, because I might accidentally kill someone here. Oh no, never mind. Great. See, I think it is the cases, sure, you can get cancelled easily, but I think that the simplest way to not get cancelled is just be a decent person. Like, it can't be that hard, just to not be a horrible person. Now, okay, there are certain cases where people get cancelled for things outside of their own control. For example, what happened to Gun. Sure, that is a point where you would get just sort of fucked over. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it is just something that comes with the territory, really. Right, and I hope I have enough life in me to not kill me when one of these eventually dies. How many die here? Only one. Oh, that is perfect. That is so good. Provided we don't attack anyone else and accidentally kill them, this is perfect. Because then we'll take like 9 damage, I think we take here. And we should be fine. What am I going to be a bad person? Where's my freedom of speech? So, okay, there's like... There are certain things that people probably shouldn't get cancelled. Like, it's... I think cancelling as a whole is a bad. I think as a thing that can just happen on you, bad thing. But I think there are people that go too far in the wrong end. Like, I don't like the fact that most comedians try so hard to defend making insensitive jokes about the Holocaust. Like, I get, if it's your job, you can make satire of things. I love satire. I love Monty Python. Monty Python, National Lampoon. They're all great things. Because they're actually funny. It's a shock. It's a shock, really, because you can do something like, let me just quickly bring up, Monty Python, horse jockey. Skip. Like, here, this. This, it's insensitive to jockey's height, sure, but the thing is, it's funny.
Good afternoon. Well, in fact, there's still a few minutes to go before the main race on the card this afternoon, the Queen Victoria Handicap. So let's have a quick word with the winner of the last race, one of this season's top jockeys, Ronnie Mau Mau. Good afternoon, Ronnie.
Afternoon, Brian.
A very fine ride there, Ronnie.
Well, fine horse.
Like,
can't go wrong.
It's insensitive, but it's actually funny.
Oh, very definitely indeed. Certainly, Brian.
So,
Well,
this is great.
Let's have a quick word with Desmond Willett. Afternoon, Des.
Good afternoon, Brian.
Like,
No chance at all.
No, I think you're wrong there, Des. I think with the right kind of going, he's going to be in there at the finish, Des.
sure, you've got, in the life of Brian, there's people being crucified and saying, always look on the right side of life, but it's actually funny.
Box for Johnny, please.
This is great. Get a box. Like,
Well, there you are. 3 very well-known faces from the racing world.
versus, like, take anything that Ricky Gervais does. It's insensitive, and it's not funny. A comedian's job is to make light about the world and make funny jokes about it. If you're a shit comedian, what you're doing isn't making light of the way the world is, you're just having a bitch and a moan. There's a difference. One is a respectable profession, the other of which gets you cancelled. Like, okay, I love the National Lampoon. Buy this magazine or we'll kill this dog, National Lampoon. Is this extreme? Yes. Is it funny and inventive and, like, quite clever? Yes. If you don't buy this magazine, we'll kill this dog. This is funny. It really, it's that simple. To be a comedian, and in my eyes, be deserving of not getting cancelled, you just have to make good jokes, and don't be an arsehole about your material. It's that simple. Honestly, it's that simple. It's a joke or a serious topic based on the crowd's reaction. Precisely. Precisely. It is, they hide behind the pretense that they're doing comedy, so they get to say whatever they like. And then get surprised when people start calling them out on their shit. Like, it makes no sense. Do we have anything that can clear the rest of our light without being a 3 cost? Not really. I think we need to do a 3 and a 1 cost here. Is there anything I can clash against to make up that difference? I let that clash with me. I think that's how I have to do this. Well, the way to do this is to clash this. Okay. Like, okay, South Park. South Park is a good example of how to be insensitive and funny. Oh. Please tell me we lose all of these. Oh! That was so close to being problematic. Yeah, anyway, that's my take on, YouTubers and potentially getting cancelled. Okay, do we die here? Is this it? Is this it? Is this death? Did I get unlucky again? I hope I didn't. Because they die here, and the question is, do I have enough light to save me? And do I not take enough damage to save me? Okay, the healing here is much appreciated. Like, very much appreciated. We are not dead yet. Penitence again. Now the question is, how do we do this again? It's, okay. I tried to just pause the video, hold on. Okay, now let's, how's it being in the League of 9 YouTubers? I should get Project Moon YouTubers together. Trap target in a barrier. Okay, we need to... I'm assuming this Penitence goes against that. Combat start. Summon a Shaded Librarian trapped in the barrier next scene. Well, I'm just not going to be trapped in the barrier. Nice try. Unfortunately for you, I'm wise to those tricks. Also, 1 cost. 1 cost and we just have to not play 0 costs. That's very doable. Okay. That'll do it. Chat, does he know? Potentially? YouTube League of Supervillains. Incredible. No gospel music? This is more Pluto. We should probably switch over to Hockman's theme now, but... Okay, let's switch over to Hockman's theme. Back over to Twisted Garden, the nameless deity. There we go. Interesting. Switch the HP of the Librarian trapped in the barrier with a shade. Buddy. Pluto. Pluto, he's schizophrenic again. That nobody is trapped in the barrier. Buddy. I hate to break it to you, but nobody is trapped in the barrier. Rip. What do you mean, rip? Oh, does that set us to 0? Oh. I hadn't considered that it might do that. Uh-oh. Let's hope it doesn't do that, chat. Let's hope it doesn't do that. Let's really hope it doesn't do that. Uh-oh. Ideally, this mass attack just deletes it. Ideally. Because, I mean, if that deletes it and it just doesn't trigger... Also, Library of Babel looking motherfucker. Oh, no, that's fine. As per always, chat, just keep deleting pages. It's that simple. I love mass attacks. Mass attacks allow me to ignore every gimmick in this game. It's brilliant. Have a card you don't like? Ignore it. It's that simple. If a card does something you'd rather it didn't, it doesn't do that anymore. It's that simple. Delete unused effects, not combat start. They delete combat start, but that was after combat finishes. Combat start is the only one that can't be deleted, as far as I'm aware. But, that wasn't a combat start, that was at end of combat. This guy could fight an enemy with 999 on hit, nuclear explode Librarian to death. We did! It's called Chased Realization, and we did win! Okay, now Sound of the Star. 2 costs and 1 cost, a fair game. We should probably not go against the ones with shields, because shields can deplete our stagger and that might end up getting me killed. Other than the 0 cost, because the 0 cost can actually win a clash. Okay. How am I getting light restore? One of the contracts gives me infinite free light. There is nothing Pluto can do to stop me at this point. Sort of effects like that applied instantly and then would activate when they say so. No. It's the reason why when you play a card against somebody who's, well, when you set up a card to play against somebody who's dead, it doesn't work. Well, mass individual. Interesting. Take stagger damage equal to 5 times the number of times each dice failed to deal damage. Oh, great. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna do that to you. And I mean, sadly, I don't think I can Sound of a Star it, because the mass attack doesn't count as a page, but it's still funny. And I wish I could, but alas. Anyway, just use a 3 cost here, to be honest. That's already being dealt with. Oh no, it's the second one that's already being dealt with. And it's 1 cost. 1 costs are illegal. It's only 25% of my HP. That's fine. Yeah, great. Your stream randomly went back 30 minutes, you wonder why the shades respawned. Oh, I forgot it's a mass attack. Whoops. Forgot about that. My mistake, chat. Oh well. Doesn't really matter, we already kill him anyway. We get 10 minutes of archive every time someone else asks about light restore? No. No, we shouldn't. Anyway. Sound of a Star on you. 3 costs are illegal for this turn, but 1 costs aren't, which means it's time to get some, card restoring. Actually, let me do that there, and then you can get a Gale Kick on, like you, and then... Actually, let's use a... Let's use this here. Just because I don't want to have to, you know, die. There we are. It really is great to just be able to deal damage despite him being immune to damage. That might have been a mistake, actually. Unless we kill her. Let's see if that was a mistake, chat. Distracting message. Hello, Argalia. Oh no, it just doesn't replace us. Wow, it actually just does nothing, because there's no, yeah, okay. Great. Mass attacks ignore unuse. They all do, because you don't use a page against it. It's not how mass attacks work, which is the reason why that works. Scattering Slash, and then we use a Gale Kick against you. let's do that just to make sure I can't die. I should play Terraria at some point. As in, like, I should play it for a challenge run. I have played Terraria before. Okay, 3 cost. And 2 costs are out of bounds. Okay. Which means I can play these. Like Babel has on roll. Yeah, I mean that's a fair way to represent it. Although on roll and on use are basically the same, except reuses would work against it then. I mean, Infernum would be fun, I promise. I like Infernum. I like the changes in Infernum, mates. But yeah, Stream is not taking damage. That would be the 6 protects, and the toughness gives us that much. Then we have Grit and Nouveau Fabric. Streamer, why is he not taking damage? He's immune to all damage, other than stagger damage. By all means, he should not be taking any damage whatsoever. I'm just cheesing him, so... 1 cost. Okay. Although, actually, they don't apply, do they? So it would probably be better to do, like... Because from memory, mass attacks don't care about strength gain. So it would be better to do, like, Scattering Slash. Let's just do Struggle. Beat Calamity without breaking the Geneva Convention. Man, that's a great idea. I wonder why nobody's done that. Not done that yet. Nobody's not done that. Yeah, I can speak English, chat. This may astound you, but I can speak English. Why did Blues just say in his phase 1 to take any normal or stagger damage? Is he stupid? So true. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Brilliant. Immune to damage, the 13th pulse says otherwise. Indeed. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. Crushes skull. Hello, Tanya. Yes, I will be doing that. Okay, well, I mean, we can't really use anything here, so I just go that on you, and then I use well, no, I just use the 3 cost Scattering Slash rather than anything else, and we're fine. I wonder for whom the bell tolls. The shout out to a Canard page, find use in impurity. There is this is what I really like about Ruina, not Limbus Company. I like the fact that you do see kind of obscure uses, frankly, for things like this. I think it's really cool. Anyway, 2 costs, okay. Scattering Slash, and then let's throw a Struggle at you. Are we getting a Manic Laugh from you again? Nope. This one took nowhere near as long, and if it had been yesterday, then maybe, yeah, but not today. Not today. Also, fun fact, that goes through. Gonna play Ultra Kill once you upgrade your PC. Have fun. Ultra Kill is a really fun game. I really enjoy Ultra Kill. Alright, Sound of a Star on you. I think we kill her. I think that just does flat out kill. And it's 0 costs, which, yeah, I can do 0 costs. Wanna see me do 0 costs? Great. There we go. Block, block, block. None of you are free from contracts. Anyway. There we are. Yep, that's him dead. Let me just either normal or would get you banned. Let us see. Yep, I'm not showing that on stream. Took you long enough. Yep, indeed it did. Indeed it did. I'm gonna turn this on, because despite being freezing outside, it's actually kind of warm in my room now. Coop's thumbs up, yes. Anyway, well then, well, it's not time for the hardest. We've still got Beina. We've still got Beina. I'm not quite sure how we're going to fight Beina. we need a strategy to kill Beina. Not Beina, kill that. Why is that WhatsApp Argalia? Ziol donated money. Right, well, we could... I tried before using Piggy, but apparently there is a people have done it with Beina before. Apparently Beina has beaten this solo before, but yeah. Don't think much strategies need to kill Beina. Yeah, just keep pressing space. Counters plus high rolls should just kill them. Yeah, I suppose. Well, that's not going to make any difference. They've both got shimmering. Target's current die cannot be recycled. Lovely. I mean, that's useful against, like, you. But only if we lose, and, I mean, ideally we don't lose. Also, she's not passive attributed before, but it's been the hardest or second hardest. If you do it without Beina, it's like 5th or 6th. Okay! Looks like we're going back to Piggy. Okay. For start, let's check what Pluto got. Contracts. Start actor doesn't sign contracts in the hands of all allies. The character fills the conditions stated by the end. Oh, well, we don't have allies, but... Otherwise, what was the new page? Not you, it would be you. Suspicious contract. Restore 1 light upon discarding this page. I get the feeling that works... I get the feeling that was designed to work with Brace Up. But I don't think... I think it's just easier to do. I mean... Hold on. Yeah, I think you all know what it's easier to do with. Anyway. What key pages? What key pages? We could use Olivia. Olivia would be an interesting idea. Because otherwise, we can't use Donghuan anymore because Donghuan's gone. Pluto plus Yan on Chased's floor is so much fun. That does actually sound fun, to be honest. That does sound fun. Discover the page is actually useful, yeah. It's been really the best option. God, no. God, no. Beina's awful. I was just using it for a funny. If we're going for counter pages, if only. Zhao. We could do Zhao. Oh, I'm gonna keep the music playing whilst we deck build, because otherwise it's gonna be... Hold on, let's go for a more casual song. What is a more casual song? I mean, we could go... No, I don't want to play Calamity music. Does Coop still play Archive of Swearing? No. No, I just swear less now. That one, the Silver Gunner rep. It's, I mean, there's... A Silver Gunner rip has hit... Oh, wait, no, hold on. What is this? Angela 3. Incredible. Hold on. Let me play that properly. This is Angela 3, right, chap? This is Angela 3. Everything is normal about this Angela 3. High quality video game rip, indeed. Okay, right, shout time. Actually, there was a Toho boss theme. I could play I have a challenge idea for Toho, but the problem is I would need like a full 24 hours spare to do it, which I don't really have. What do y'all think about Angela X Roll and Shippers? Based? Anyway. Clone. Unlock. Rapid. Wait, this isn't a counter deck. What am I doing? Do we even have enough time to get this sorted out? Maybe we do. Okay, let's just grab the haulers as well. This reminds me, hold on, there is another really cool version of this. Not version of Angela 3, but it's Roland Euro 8. Ruina. You must drift like I have. I don't think this is the one I saw before, but it's funny, so it gets a pass. Eurobeat. You must drift like I have. No! You must drift harder. And I'm also probably gonna grab, like, Nouveau Fabric, because Nouveau Fabric is great, and I love it. Actually, no. I mean, if we grab Nouveau Fabric from Philip, then we get Nouveau Fabric in Inscription. What is this Eurobeat? I only heard of Eurobeat. Okay, Argalia. You're not beating the allegations, Argalia. So in a match of a Space Jam and Keith for 3. Hold on, I'm gonna play that just quickly for everybody. I don't know if it's, like, copyrighted, but it's like, surprisingly good. Hold on. Here it is. It works surprisingly well. Here it is, the Library Jam. If it could play. This is a good one. It's surprisingly good. Also, Dream Mask. This is fitting, actually, considering what we're doing here. Yes, I've got PNG, indeed. Surprisingly good. So that's the point of the mask. You bet there are people who unironically were introduced to the fandom via the song? Probably, to be honest. Answer me, what allegations? Argalia, you know the allegations. Also, this is problematic. Is it the cat meds? Argalia, stop. I've seen the Christmas photos, Argalia. You can't fool me. Also, yeah, we can pages. Hold on, Tanya, what? Is this the Eurobeat you were looking for? Let me see. Let's see if Tanya... In the middle of the light, let's see if Tanya has found the Eurobeat I was looking for. Yes! This is it! This is the Eurobeat I knew. I prefer this one. Yeah, let's try Tanya. Let's try to build Tanya. You believe this exact song can be found on Spotify? That's brilliant. You think you should try a use and recovery build since Burn has nothing? Burn, we don't have Burn. We just don't care about Burn. We just don't care about Burn. Angela doesn't know how to drive. Yep. gonna hear the word problematic and not think about, yeah, I remember them cancelling Vermilion Cross and put it for his onrush live page. I wonder. Full fixes? Question mark? Furioso. I don't think you know how know what we're doing here. I don't think we can quite do that. She's vertical slash. Ah, of course. Let's have that to clash with the other one, and then. Okay, and then we want. I don't actually know how to do, like, normal restore. It's like 2 Will of the Cities, 2 brace ups from memory. And then we want, like, a good card that has other things, like Laceration. Laceration's pretty good. BN can be our draw engine, actually, rather than brace up. If we have 1 BN and then Laceration. This is far too expensive, hold on. And now we need some 1 costs, or 2 costs actually. Because 2 costs are basically 1 cost to us, really, so we can just go for, like, I mean, not you. We probably should have grabbed an evade, but oh well. Let's see if that works. Wow. We managed to lose against both of those, and we managed to not win against any of those, and we managed to lose against both of those. Streamer builds worst deck ever, asked to leave the library. So true. Hold on. Beina solo is hard. No. Thank you for the donation, CBT, but no, I will not be doing that. Okay,
$64 to the Lunacy Fund. Can you put up a sign saying Beina's a loss?
I'm honestly not sure what to build there. I think you're not ready for this battle, but there might be 1 passive. We do want BN. And we do want a Serpentine Barrier. And I think we want a parry. You know what would really make this easy? If we could run it on Pod. Anyway, hold on, what did 2A and kill yourself? Right. Thank you, Argalia. I don't know how you even know who that is, but sure. Okay, let's. And then I guess we grab a 1 cost. Like, Feint is pretty good. Although, we could just grab it. No, let's grab it. There's a lot of 6 cards in your opening hand. Incredible. My youngest overspeed is a whopping 11 extra. I don't know how much it costs to run that, but I'm willing to bet it's a lot. And it's a lot we probably don't have the budget for. More likely than not. Ow. Do we get staggered here? Okay, we need to be slash injured here, I think. And definitely not fatal to anything. Wait, hold on. You're not fatal to anything normally, that's just me looking at the base page. How much money would I have to give for the stream to have absolutely no music? Considering how it would just basically make it hell for both me and everyone watching in chat, I would put it at £200. That is, before anybody tries to find a different currency. I'm putting it at that because it would just make the stream unenjoyable for everyone to watch. So yeah. We could just run Olivier. Because then he's blunt injured, which is great for the damage. And then he's slash. Yeah, I reckon we should run him. Damn, you're not paying that? That is the idea. How much money is it to completely disable the stream visuals and audio? Probably about 300. 400. Pounds, that is. Okay, let's try immediate and then ballers. How much money do they give me money? Well, I'm not sure what the minimum donation is, to be honest. How much to make you play Archive for 10 more minutes? I believe the going rate for 10 minutes of Archived is 5 gifted subs. 5 gifted subs for, yeah, for 10 minutes of Archived. How much money for Sleep Funk till the end of the stream? $1 million. As in, American dollars. I said that wrong, it should have been $1 million! Anyway. Stupid joke, nobody's even gonna get it. I guess we're... Stretch out the subs between... No, we're not doing multiple easy payments, no. Austin Powers, yep, indeed. How much to reset Pluto? No. How are you actually supposed to draw in the normal game? That is a question I've never had to really contend with, because I keep forgetting now how we used to draw. It's like this, and then... What other drawing card? Like, Unlock is a good drawing card. Otherwise, like, Graze the Grass. I guess we used to do Charge as well. Is the fight going on for long enough for Unlock to be good? Oh. So it's only 25 USD for 10 minutes of Archive. Yes, indeed. Indeed. How much for a very enthusiastic, over-the-top Raw? £100 and it would still be members only. Careful to lose control of information systems. Clive up, not down level 6. Can you attribute guts instead of health holder? I suppose I could. But, like, why would I? Yeah, why would I? Also, no, I couldn't. Redo Wedge Office for the same deck and keep AGB away for. You would have to pay, like, billions. Billions for me to do that. But... Right, I just realized SERP won't actually get any benefits, really, from this. And then... Oh well, This is decent if we want to go for smoke. This is a... Actually. I mean, this is just an upgraded Will of the City. I may as well run it. How many billions? No. No. Could go for Mangle. Mangle is decent. Though I think Steel Knuckles is just better. Because, yeah, okay, let's try this. Do we actually have a high rolling card so that we can clash with the main attack? I guess we just tank it. Is it worth it to get a sturdy defense? Dance with no music in it live. Too much. If you have to ask, you don't have enough. No. Okay, let's go for draw on page. Is it worth using that yet? No. Wow, I really wish I could win any of these clashes. That'd be fun. Okay, we need some sort of bait. What was the 2 costs that we were using earlier with an evade? Not called an opportunity, it was scattering search. Rather than one and steel knuckles. Gonna try going for a buckle sword? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's go for this. I just realized there's that. This is like one of the major things we have to get rid of. Dodge Silent Knight. Incredible. Why don't you use Devs from all death? Incredible. There's still no way we clash above that, so I guess we just do this and pray for the best. I mean, ideally we don't get staggered before this. There we are. Have we tried using Beina? Beina is not that good, sadly. You remember to read the story. We've already read the story. Ow. I do think this is a Senator Armstrong build angle, to be honest. Are you trying to do beast or not? No, not really. I'm mostly just picking random things at this point. Oh, trigrams! Yeah, I forgot about trigrams. We could go for beast, to be honest. Oh. Huh. Oh, hey, mass summation. Does this just not hit her? No? Okay, well, it's great mass summation. Also, we are so ridiculously dead here. Okay. Died of that. Yeah. Okay, Okay, I think I know what I have to do here. What's the savagery? Okay. This is good because of how much it endures, but the question is... I mean, hold on. If it wasn't for the fact that Maya can only have one extra thing, then yeah. I have no page Big Eyes. I know what Big Eyes does. I can read. It's just a lot of damage. Thank you, chat. I am literate. I can tell what things do. Maya's 3 salts? I mean, at that point. No, because then we'd have to add maximum. Hold on. Why do you refuse to try Eugen? Because Eugen sucks! Eugen is not a good build! Why would I use Eugen? Eugen is not good! Eugen is not very good at all! What kind of what kind of recovery would you suggest? What kind of recovery? Genuinely, what? Tell me. Because I'm happy to hear it if you've got a recovery build. Sure, battle rate won't instant win the fight, yeah? Fairly certain. Absorption. We don't have healing. The long and short of it is, I refuse to use Eugen here because they're not good. Anyway. Grit. And then, I mean, I may as well get the most out of my, my passive attribution. Grit, Nova. And I can't have anything else. Let's see if this works. One problem is we can't stack charge quickly. When your Inferno Fusion is actually helpful, we don't have the means to heal enough for it to matter yet. Precisely. Three concentrations. 2 graze the grasses, and then we need our actual, like, pages, so, like, the... Sturdy defense, and then... What else do I use here? Probably like a 1 cost, if there are any 1 costs that are good here. Or maybe a 2 cost actually, because we don't have any stacking. Like Ferris Guard. Ah, no, let's use this. The only reason we're not running Maxim is because he doesn't have very good resistances for what we want to use here. What is Savage mode, out of curiosity? Hold on. I mean, we could add Myongus here, but I'm not sure how it fits. We do have Maya's prowess, in all fairness. We could go Myongus. Our 700 are unique. Ah, yeah, true. That makes sense. I can now read. I forgot I can read. Oh wow. Actually winning clashes? No way. See that, Enduring Slash is so useful for us because we take so much less damage already. There's long arms. Why doesn't he just use more Librarians? So true, Salt. So true. See, herein lies the issue. We get staggered here. In theory, if we got charge boost for that, though, Oh, I just realized we don't have Jaehyun. Jaehyun. How do I pronounce that? We don't have him because we used him for the old man. So we can't actually do a proper Maxim build. Yeah. This is nice to have, though. I guess we just replace, like, a concentration with that. Because, yeah, the main thing that's good about this deck, the stupid amount of protection you stack, just doesn't happen. Use Pluto for Nova? Yeah, but why would I do that? Oh no, J? We needed J so we could survive, because otherwise you die far too quickly. We had J... yeah, toughness. We could go first. I just have power. Although Mangus won't help there, which is like one of the main selling points. Oh, Donghwan, not Jaehyun. Sorry, wrong one. I forgot. My mistake. Getting my names wrong. Oh. Hello there. Maybe a healing passive, like a stagger healing passive there. Wouldn't go amiss, necessarily. Because we get staggered here otherwise, which is a shame. But that does mean then we get this. And the revive pass from the Cane Office reception? None of space. Pick big eyes. We don't want big... Okay, chat. Time for a reading lesson. Enchanted enemies prioritize this librarian as a target and deal +2 to 4 damage. That's why I don't pick big eyes to begin with. Because we explode. We die. We detonate. We blow up. We implode. We turn to a fine red paste. Like... Okay. Fine. We'll try picking it first. Consider that we get hit more than we heal. Precisely. Thank you. Pally the red paste. So the study defense is working as intended. 17! Okay. Hold on. Maybe we don't even need it. Let's go for energy shield against you. Just against the world in general. Big Eyes is bugged too, by the way. How is it bugged, out of curiosity? Just before I click on it, how is it bugged? I am curious. That is part of the whole counter queue every time. Oh, interesting. I mean, I'm gonna pick it just because I want to go try and see if we can go for Beast, but I don't think it's very good. Savage mode against you. Concentration against you. Okay. Certainly barrier for another sturdy defense. The problem is... I think Certainty Barrier is useful for us, but we don't stack any power for it. Like, I could go, rather than Serpentine Barrier, let's go for Parry. Okay. That's a reset. Option instead of Concentrate for more evading. Hold on. Yeah, maybe. More evades the better. Okay, parry on you. Golden opportunity on you. Oh no, on you. Oh, wow. Okay, that was effective. Very effective, okay. That's a lot of charge. Long arms. I think we're gonna finish the ensemble this stream. No, considering I need to go in about 10 minutes, probably actually sooner, we will probably not be finishing it this stream. Just as a guess, just as a hunch. Yun's, anyway. What I'm gonna do here actually is I'm gonna 3 to 4 versus 3 to 7. Yeah, okay. Wow, that nearly worked, and it would have been a master stroke if it had. You really didn't need to max roll that. I'm taking a ton of damage already. So you arrived right at the end of the stream, but welcome. Okay, what if we go my youngest? This is an interesting strategy, but what if we go my youngest? So, replace maximum crash for strongest. And then we can't get anything else to left full. Okay. Savage mode. We want the one cost from like here. Definitely footsteps. Then I think we replace the fleet footsteps with an energy conversion. Is this any good? We can spam Savage mode, because that becomes a mass attack. It's a page that gained power at 6+ speed. Sadly, it's really expensive, but that's overspeed. We could replace one of the energy conversions with Nova Speed. Seems decent. Okay, now the question is, can I Golden Opportunity that? Is that doable? If I had removed the strength that he gets, yes it is. We are at 16 charge already! I guess we did use 2 of the charge things, but... Helpful and firms a mountain along with extract fuel very clearly work. Though probably should very clear. I don't think we heal enough there. I would be interested to see somebody try that, but I don't think that heals enough. Just from my own personal experience, I don't think that heals enough. But I would be curious to see if anybody tries it and it does work for them. Ah, if that had gone against anything else, it would have been better. That had a max roll. But, oh, still fine now. Please give me a... yeah, focus steps. Because now what I do is I do... voice crack. I do this. And then I chuck a... savage mode at you. How did you win that? In what world? In what world? Okay. Okay, sure, hold on. Let's try it. We've got a little bit of time left, but... so... where's the build? Okay, so... I'm gonna try it, just because if it works, it'll be interesting to see. Okay, so... key page, Eugen. Where are you? Hold on, you're down lower, aren't you? Because you're, like, here. Eugen. Health hauler. Firm as a mountain. And then, what's NITB? So know what... extract fuel. Like, okay, hold on. What up, my page is worth using? Just slash resist. Night in the back streets. Okay. So this is the thing... this is what you recommend. Okay. Then, do I have any card draw? No. Let's grab some card draw then. I mean, could roll... is Boundary Death worth it? I mean, I could go... why are you not here? Hold on. No, it would be, 12. Okay. And then, do we have any good... I mean, I can go keeping. Wait, I forgot to get Tanya. I forgot to get Tanya. Hold on. Did you even say to use Tanya? Tanya Revive and Survivor on Eugen. I hate to tell you, but your maths doesn't add up. We could drop Hellfaller, but this is suddenly not very good. Because then I guess we could put a keeping. Okay, we've got a Boundary Death there that has basically no power stacking, but just roll with it. We're testing something. BN and a Serpentine Barrier, because I mean nothing else we've got is really using things. Now let's see, does this work? Let's try this. If this works, I will genuinely be amazed. Mass Wide 9 in the back streets? Well, I'm just going off what somebody else said. It heals a lot, which is the reason why we would run it. Because then we can do like this. Oh, we get targeted by her first. Wow, a whole staggered. Your build doesn't work. I hate to break it to you, because it sounds like an interesting build to be able to heal that much, but no, that doesn't work. That's just not a good build. I don't see a way that build works. Unless, look, if you want to join the Discord and you post it once you've done it, go ahead. But Myongus will have more luck, and we will be building Myongus tomorrow. But yeah, with that, I will need to go now, actually, because, yeah, I need to go eat food and the like. Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone, bye-bye. I'll see you all later. Hope you'll have a good time doing, I don't know, normal day stuff. I don't know who made the original build. He was solid before and you suck at making those builds, but you try to refine it. I think the thing is, it could work for a solo, but not a true solo. A lot of builds work for a solo that don't work for a true solo. So it's if you're using something in normal gameplay as a solo, it might not work properly in true soloing, because normal solos allow you to actually have some time to accommodate things. But yeah, other than that, usual YouTuber stuff, join the Discord, subscribe, please, and thank you. And I like seeing the number goes up, and it helps me pay off my crippling beer debt to Kiwi. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you all in the future. Bye-bye for now.